Okay, Form 3s. So just to give you a little bit of information in relation to the completion of the rest of your brief for this Friday. So number 7, presenting ideas to others for feedback. So if you have not attended the live Zoom class this week, you will need to present your ideas to your classmates either through a different means yourselves, either via WhatsApp or text message. You need to ask your parents for feedback, your siblings. You need to try and get as much feedback as you can, and you will have also gotten teacher feedback from your previous draft. Okay, so those pieces of feedback need to go here in the bubble below, so I'll show you now. So I did this so was it WhatsApp, was it Zoom? How did you gain your feedback? Was it by asking your mom? You need to write down the different methods by which you got feedback, and then you need to put your main findings here. So what were the 5 or 6 main things that you found from undertaking your research and getting your feedback? Okay, so did you find out that you couldn't make a certain dish because it wasn't cooked? Or did you find out that you couldn't make a certain dish because it wasn't a dessert or a starter? Or did you find out that it wasn't sustainable enough? Or did you find out that the solution 1 and the menu 1 was a great dish? It was very balanced, very sustainable, and very suitable for X, Y, or Z. So what were the main findings that you arrived at? Then you will make your decision. So I have decided to make. So which of your menus or solutions are you going with? Right? So is it 1, 2, or 3? And then the reasons. So you need to have 4 or 5 good solid reasons here, linking back to the start. So the dishes can be made within the 90 minutes. They fit the brief because, so not just they fit the brief, but why do they fit the brief? How do they fit the brief? Okay. Why are they suitable for your brief or your task? So 5 good reasons there. Okay. And then you're going to proceed then as if you were to make that dish or those dishes. Okay, so the task I'm undertaking is it 1, 2, or 3? And what are the dishes you're making? Okay, so it should be the same as one of your menus above. Is it solution 1, solution 2, or solution 3? Whichever one you decide on, having gotten the feedback from your peers. So your list of ingredients goes here. Okay. And if you've been practicing over the last few weeks, you'll know this off by heart. And then your list of ingredients goes here, and the costing just for what you used. So you don't cost the whole bag of flour, you just cost what you used. Is it 200 grams or whatever? The list of equipment will go here, and don't forget to put down serving dishes. Okay, that's very important. Count your saucepans, large, medium, small, your plates. Don't forget your plate and your wooden spoon beside your hob. Everything that goes there, your 3-plate system, your bin for scraps, and then the nutritive value of your dishes. So pick out 4 or 5 main nutrients that are present in your dish. So for example, the red meat contains iron for red blood cells. The chicken is low in fat and contains protein for growth and repair of body cells. The vegetables contain vitamin A for your eyesight and for growth, and vitamin B for energy release. The fruit contains vitamin C for your skin and for your immune system. The cheese sauce contains cheese and milk, so contains calcium for strong bones and teeth. So go through 4 or 5 main nutrients that are present in your dish and where they are present. Now, what can I do in the preparation time? So this is the half hour before your exam. So the 30 minutes before your exam, what can you do? Well, I'm going to give you a list of things that you can do, and these are some of the things that you can do, but you will need to write down what's applicable to you. So if I say here preheat oven, if you don't use an oven, you're not going to write that. Okay, so these are some of the things you can do. You can prepare stock if you need to. You can preheat your oven. You can arrange your oven shelves. You can prepare your serving plates or serving dishes. You can line cake tins. You can wash your vegetables. You will put your meat on a clean plate, covered, and leave it in the fridge. You will follow your 3-plate system. You'll get your bin for your scraps. You will prepare self by tying back hair, putting on a clean apron and washing your hands thoroughly. You will gather your cloths, you will gather your serving dishes. You will set up any pieces of equipment that you may need, like a liquidizer or food processor or a blender. You will get your plate and your wooden spoon out beside your hob. You'll fill any saucepans that need to be filled with water. You can put them on to boil if you need to. You will, get your oven gloves. Okay, so there's some of the things that you can write down there. Now, the method you just take from your recipe. Okay, so if you're making one dish, you write the method out there, number it. And if you're making two, you write it down for both. And then the last part is your time plan. Now, I sometimes find this is easier to work backwards. Now, this is a 90-minute time plan, 1.5 hours, because you've 1.5 hours to make and serve your dish or dishes. So you can pick a random time frame like 9 o'clock until 10:30 if you wish. So that will mean at 10:30 you will put 10:30 here, and here you will say exam is over. 10:15 just above it, at 10:15, you will evaluate your dishes, because you always leave yourself 15 minutes to do it. And then just 5 minutes before that, usually around 10:10, you will remove your dishes from the oven or the hob and serve up. Put your garnishes on top, 10:05 or 10:10. Right? And at the very top, the first thing you'll do is at 9 o'clock, you will say, I will, it's not washing your vegetables because you've that done in the preparation time. I will chop, slice, dice, whatever it is, my vegetables and put into small bowls. Okay, give yourselves maybe 20 minutes to do that. So 9:20, I will. Okay, so give yourself a time plan and fill it in depending on what dish you're making or dishes. Okay, and then you submit that then to your teacher for Friday. Okay, you don't do the reflection and evaluation. Okay, right, so I hope that was helpful. I hope it was useful. If you have any problems or any questions, please just get in contact with your teacher and we will help you out. Thank you. Bye-bye.